Welcome to another episode of Terms of Service. I'm Claire Duffy. Homes are becoming smarter than ever. There are so many gadgets on the market that can automate your home's lights, thermostats, and more. Lots of these devices promise to help you conserve energy and save on energy bills. But is that true? Can smart home gadgets actually save you money? To help me answer this question, I have Rachel Cericola here with me. Rachel is a writer for Wirecutter who covers everything from smart lighting and bird feeders to Wi-Fi cameras and home security. She's been on the smart home beat for 25 years, so I'm confident that she'll help me get to the bottom of this. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Thanks so much for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure.
So you cover smart home gadgets. Is your home filled with smart home gadgets?
Oh, yes, it is. I have them all over the place. And my favorites are probably smart bulbs and smart light switches.
Got it. And talk to me about, the average consumer sees lots of advertisements for different kinds of devices. But if you're wanting to cut back on your energy usage, maybe your water usage, what kinds of gadgets are out there for people?
Well, if by energy we mean energy usage, smart thermostats and smart plugs are probably my top two favorites, but there are other ways you can save. You can save resources. Sprinkler controllers can save water. And then a lot of appliances have smarts built in these days. There's a whole tier of products that I look at that I call damage control products, like water leak sensors, leak valves, humidity sensors, smoke detectors. They will save you money in the long run in case of an emergency.
And something like a smart light or a smart plug or a smart thermostat, can those things actually save you money on your utility bills?
Well, it depends on your home and where you live. And I think that for energy, for actual savings, thermostats and even things like smart shades and ceiling fans and switches will save you the most. Over half of a home's energy consumption is used on heating and air conditioning. So anything that helps you save in those areas will make an impact.
And will you just give us the Cliff's Notes on how a smart thermostat or a smart plug works? Does it connect to your phone?
Both of them connect to your phone, to an app on your phone, and also to your home's Wi-Fi. And from there, with a smart thermostat, you could adjust temperature. You can schedule it, or a lot of smart thermostats have an occupancy sensor that can tell whether you're home or not, so you aren't running an air conditioner in an empty house all day. They also learn your habits where maybe you're getting up at the same time every day, so the air conditioner or the heater will go on. Smart plugs are a little bit easier. They just plug into any outlet, and then you can plug something into there. Maybe it's a ceiling fan or a lamp, and you can control them remotely using the app. Or you can schedule them. Maybe they go on and off at the same time every day or different times every day. And also, a lot of recent smart plugs allow you to plug something in and see if it's an energy hog or not. So maybe you can tell how often it's running, how much energy it's using, and decide whether that's worth having on all day or not.
Yeah, or whether you just want to invest in like a more energy efficient appliance.
Yes, absolutely.
What kinds of mistakes do you see people making when they start getting interested in buying smart home gadgets?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think a lot of people are interested in what's the least expensive, what's on sale. I think it's important for people to vet the company to make sure they have a good track record, to make sure that they're updating their products regularly. A lot of companies will update products to add new features, or if there's a security issue, they'll do an update to fix that. I think that it's very important to vet the company. Also, I think that a lot of people have bad Wi-Fi and they don't realize it until they try to hook something up and it doesn't work.
Something I'm curious about, thinking about the energy implications of using some of these devices. If a lot of people start using these smart devices, could that potentially have a major impact on our collective energy usage? Like, is there a bigger environmental implication here?
I mean, that's tough to say, but I think like we have more energy efficient cars, we have more efficient fixtures and appliances, it all adds up on a massive scale. And with how much like heating and cooling and lights account for, I think there really is amazing potential there.
What is the best first step for folks who are just getting started? They're interested in exploring smart home gadgets.
We always look at smart home as problem solvers. So I would say the first thing you should look at is, what problems do you want to solve? Is it that you're coming into a dark house every night? Is it that you have this huge energy bill? Is it that someone's stealing your mail? So maybe
Mm.
you want to look at a problem that needs to be solved. And then from there, I always tell people to kind of start small. A smart plug or a bulb is an easy, inexpensive way to get into smart home. Both of them don't have huge impacts on your energy bill, but once you experience not leaving the lights on all day or not falling up dark porch steps, you'll see the benefits and want to add on. As I mentioned before, if you're looking at something like a smart thermostat, you should definitely check to see if there's programs or in your area. Your utility might offer rebates on equipment or the equipment itself or some sort of other incentives.
Hmm. And what are some of the factors that you weigh when deciding whether a smart device might be a good investment for you? Like, obviously, cost is one. Is
Right.
privacy another one that you're thinking about?
Well, like I said, I look at the manufacturer and their track record, and that really helps, when considering privacy. It's definitely a factor, but cost is definitely a huge factor in the cost benefit.
Hmm.
You have to weigh the benefits with the privacy implications. If you're looking, like I said, if someone's stealing your mail, then maybe having a camera is important to you. Or, if you travel a lot, you might want a camera in your home. I think that some people think of these things as luxury, but smart home has a lot of value. It's
Hmm.
convenient. In some ways, it makes you more energy efficient. And, if you have accessibility issues, maybe you have mobility issues, it can really improve the quality of your life.
And when you mention, doing research on the manufacturer when it comes to the privacy piece, but also things like, do they update their devices on a regular basis? Obviously, people should go and read your reporting on Wirecutter, but I'm wondering how else you go about doing that research.
Definitely look at user reviews as well. You might see that some places have like bad customer service, or that people are complaining that their devices are no longer working. You definitely need to do research before you purchase a product. Don't just grab those
Yeah.
sale items.
Well, I know. I feel like that's probably, or like whatever is recommended to you on the front page of Amazon. Like,
Right, right,
I can see that, being attractive if there's a sale or something. But to your
right.
point, that research is so important.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure.